Butter Vision. All right. It's right now. It's still called the Aftershow. We're coming up with a new name. We'll figure that out. But what's going on? You were talking about after you left here last week. What the heck?
Dude, I was so freaked out. So, I don't know. Some of you guys know, obviously, we're out here in California. We're in LA. And we had some pretty big winds and fires last week.
Right.
So, one of those popped off right as we were finishing up the show. And I'm leaving, driving back home. I'm coming over, I got to kind of come over a mountain to go to where I live. And as I'm coming down, it's dark. It's night, obviously. And I'm like, what is that in the distance? And I can see the entire mountain on fire.
Oh, wow.
This is the Saddle Ridge fire, the one that was up in Porter Ranch and Silmar and stuff. But I was like, oh shit, that's the freaking mountain. Lit up, guys. When I tell you I lit up, it was lit up. And I was like, I got to see what's going on. And I go home, sure enough, turn on the news. It had just started. They're evacuating people. Turned out to be huge. It took them a week or so to put it out. But I saw it firsthand. It was freaky.
Obviously, prayers and all that to everyone who was affected by that. See, that's why I don't go to the Valley.
I love the Valley.
Now, what was this you were telling me about the YouTube shit, man?
So last week we were talking about, his video, his VHS, his videotape. Because he loved his MTV and he loved his videos. And so I'm reading one of my People magazines and I see that YouTube has come up with bringing back the old videos from MTV days, from the 80s,
but
90s.
Remastering them, right?
Remastered.
Color,
maybe.
There was something,
Using the original videos, but remastering, you can do hashtag remastered, and then it'll pull up all the old school videos. So I'm sure you can find your friends. It'll be exciting to go back. Maybe you can put together another VHS. Another videotape.
Maybe, you never know.
With your favorite performances.
Now, I said in our regular program, Bama in the Butterverse, that I was going to talk about this. Our last episode was taken down by the fine people over at YouTube, and basically it was because
we got 9 viewers.
I borrowed some video. Now, here's the thing, man. I'm not gonna cause problems with YouTube, because we love YouTube, and obviously our show is on YouTube and our channel Butter Vision is on YouTube, and so we're not gonna cause trouble directly. No. But I will say, it's got me all riled up. It's like the man trying to hold us down, and it reminded me. Our executive producer, Cassidy O'Reilly, who I've, most of you don't know this, but we have actually known each other since college, actually. Well, actually, see what was going on. Okay, so we both went to UCLA out of high school, me and Cassidy. And I spent a lot of my first year there drinking and partying and carousing and very little of it doing homework or studying. And so maybe after a year and a half or something like that, I was politely asked to not return for the next semester, right? So, but then I found out subsequently that because I was planning on doing a radio show and all this, right? So I found out during the summer that you don't have to be a student during the summer to have a radio show on the radio station at UCLA, which is KLA, right? So I was like, okay, I'm gonna even though I'm no longer a student there, I'm gonna go and get a radio show there during the summer, right? So I get a radio show there. It's called the All Purpose Radio Show, and my DJ name at that time was Jerry J from the UK. And
the UK.
Yeah, that's what made it weird. It's I'm clearly not from the UK, right? And I had my best friend Gibby with me, who was my co-host. And so we did this very morning zoo type crazy radio show with skits and sound effects and all this crazy stuff. But I would also play a lot of gangster rap and shit like that, right? So during the summer, the staff is kind of less, you know, like everyone who's there during the regular year is not there during the summer, right? So, but my radio show was very popular, like during the summer, right? Like everyone loved it. It was crazy, right? So then like a couple of people like behind the scenes were like, yo, dog, we want to like keep your show on the air. We know you're not a student, so just kind of don't tell anyone that you're not a student, and you can keep your radio show, right? Now, our executive producer was the general manager of the station of KLA, right? So now the new semester has started. Now I'm kind of like a grifter, you know? I'm not really a student there, but I'm still doing my radio show, the all-purpose radio show.
Oh gosh.
So like I said, I play a lot of gangster rap, a lot of like stuff with a lot of profanity, and I would play the non-radio,
not the edited version.
Because back then they didn't really have like a bunch of radio edits like that were made available to us, you know. So I would play like a lot of crazy stuff. So frequently, Cassidy O'Reilly would call me into her office and be like, hey, dude, you know, we're really trying to get like licensed with the FCC or stay good with the FCC or whatever. And, you know, if anyone complains, that could really mess that up. And I'd be like, all right, fine, Cassidy O'Reilly. And then, you know, I would like go and I'd go to Gibby and I'd be like, fucking man, trying to keep us down. I'm not listening to what she's talking about. And then as soon as she would like leave, I would like put on like NWA or like something crazy, right? So that's how I met Cassidy O'Reilly, our executive producer, because she was the man trying to hold me back.
Even then,
right,
you're doing things that are going to get you shut off the radio.
Right. Just like right now, YouTube is trying to hold us down, but it's not going to work, man.
Now you continue to do it on this show.
They can't stop JD Butter and Kristi R, two powerful forces like that, right?
Let's hope not.
All right. I won't let it happen. I won't let it happen. All right. So that's the Aftershow. Which will have a new name by the next time we do it. So,
yes, and we have some fun stuff coming up for you.
Yeah,
I can't wait till next week or maybe the week after. I haven't decided, but some Halloween themed stuff.
Yeah, that's right. And yeah, Halloween themed stuff. And then, of course, our season finale is going to be like a party episode, so that's going to be fun.
Yes.
But like, share, and subscribe.
Yes.
Am I right or am I right?
I mean, you got to. Come on.
Word
you guys don't want us to go anywhere.
JD Butter, Kristi R.
Kristi R. Bye, y'all.